Today, we talk about
two things. Number one, in the words of the great woman, oops, I did it again. Bought more shoes, too many shoes. Number two, I'm getting tired of this, man. What the hell is this? I keep trying to get it to, comb over, but the problem is it's like its own tuft. See that? It's like, you see that? It wants to do its own thing, just like hang out here, but I just want it to stay there. I think I just have to wait it out so that this is long enough to go pew, but that could take a while, we'll see. But whatever. But in the meantime, it is what it is. Let's get it. Sad is. All right, this is gonna be quick and dirty. Keyword quick. Is it dirty? I just showered. But yeah, so I lost control, man. I lost control. But so I'm gonna try a little tweak here. Just gonna do a bare bones, open them up. Honestly, I ordered so many, I'm still waiting on a few more, and I actually ordered some more. So this is just the first batch to come through. I'm gonna go through each of these right now. Don't even know what's in these boxes, to be honest with you. I lose track, that's how many I buy. I'm not saying that to gloat, I'm just saying that's kind of the state I'm in right now. Not a fan of it, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. And yeah, so I'm just gonna blast through these, give you my initial gut reaction. Well, your gut is down here, but I'm gonna give you the gut reaction, and then as much of it I can remember as possible about each shoe. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just do the initial reactions, not say too much, or try not to say too much, because I tend not to shut the... And then of this batch, you guys are just going to tell me in the comment section which one, although I have a ton of backlog shoes that I'm getting to and they're going to be uploaded over the next few days. And see, now I'm rambling. All right, let's just do it. Let's do it. All right, first up, the Nike box. It shimmers in the light. Otherwise, oh, it's a NikeID. So I already have an idea what this is. NikeID, both sides. And this is not your typical NikeID. Notice there's no size label or nothing, which is kind of odd. I've never seen that on a NikeID product before. So, shout out to the plug, aka my wallet. I've had my eyes on these for a long time. Finally pulled the trigger. Lebron 10 Soldier. So angry that this is not the 11, but it is what it is. Regardless, still a solid shoe. I remember there was some promotion around the time. Actually, you know what? We're gonna skip the details, but the main reason this was, oh God, look at that. Oof, wow. Oof. All right, but yeah, main reason this was bought is because LeBron is doing ridiculous things, and I had pulled this. I had pulled the trigger, and I had pulled the trigger on the Soldier 1, and to me, this is the best Soldier because of the 2016 epic first time ever accomplishment he did in these shoes. So, and it looks freaking great. So it is what it is. A lot more details to the shoe, and I'd love to get into it in more detail at some point. But we'll just keep it moving. Now saying next. All right, so this is a classic right here. Vans. See the box. This is not going to be a super hyped model whatsoever. Back also looks like that. So I've been. A lot of the Vans I wanted to collect, I already did, like back in 2016, but this is the one I kind of held off on and then told myself I'd get to eventually and just kind of kept holding off on. And here we are. I was like, you know what? I'm pulling the trigger on so many other things. Might as well do it on these. The half cabs, baby. Can't talk about Vans without the half cabs, and I have to have an OG model half cab. Wow, they're not even laced. Very Jordan 1 AF. You see the logo there, the lovely contrast stitching, great detail. I love Vans' waffly soles. I don't know if you can technically call this a waffle sole or honeycomb sole or whatever, but this looks dope. A lot of history to the shoe, and that's why I had to be part of the collection, so word. Moving on. Next! Speaking of the Soldier line, Nike, always hitting you with that bright ass gift card. We got it. Alright, so that's put aside, but some of you may be able to tell, boom, 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 part of a Champion Series or NBA Nike Champions Series, day, whatever. To be honest with you, this was the only one I was really interested in. Actually, two of them, I'm sorry, the Jordan 14, don't forget about that. The lovely shimmering card, love that. Give you guys a detailed look at that. I don't know if you guys can make that out, but maybe you can freeze frame and watch. Cool. I'll read this later. But the kicks, bruh. Soldier 1. This to me was when LeBron arrived, this shoe. And he even said it himself, so we're on the same page, baby. Look at that, the lion, the LBJ logo, the outsole, the lovely tumbling to the leather. All the details, bruh. Yeah, so I mean, a video is definitely coming on these, but regardless of whether you guys want it or not, but you know, the timing of it will depend on a bunch of different factors, so just saying. Next, Nike sportswear box, the classic box with the classic logo and all the little itty bitty logos in there. Haven't even looked at this yet. What does that say, guys? Oh, is that what I think it is? Oh yeah, okay. So, one of my pet peeves has been, you know, when I first started learning about sneakers, one of my gut reactions was to enjoy. One of my gut reactions was to enjoy the Air Max 90 way more than the Air Max 1, although I hadn't had much exposure to the Air Max 1 as a non-sneakerhead. So the Air Max 90 Infrared really caught my eye early on in my youth. And one of the things I was surprised by is when I first started getting into sneakers, there really wasn't as many good colorways of the 90 as there was the Air Max 1. So, I mean, it is what it is, but finally I came across these. And I've been looking at these actually probably over a year now, but again, just in the midst of all this ish, I'm just like, you know what, I'm doing it. So I did it. Bruh. I am the rules. I mean, just look at this thing. This is really what set it off for me right here. The purple and the lime green just popping, and then throwing a little bit of red. And then the best part is, oh, what? I thought these came with neon laces to match, or volt laces, I should say. I guess not. I mean, it might have been too busy for that, but it is what it is. Love the limey green bubble. Air Max detailing, this is all just fantastic. The lime green, the purple sock liner, Nike and lime. Dude, this lime and purple is just OD. I mean, you could call this the Joker shoe. I hate that it's already yellowing. That freaking sucks, man. Oh, God, I hate that. If anyone knows how to fix that yellowing, please let me know. We're really not a fan of that, but it is what it is. Not a huge deal. I mean, there's some other yellow parts to the shoe which kind of take away from that, so whatever. But yeah, not a lot of too much hype for this. This was like a European exclusive, but we can talk about it later. You know? All right, last but not least, big boy. How do I open this? Whew. All right, guys, I did it. Wasn't going to. Told myself I'd hold off and have self-control, and then bada bing, bada boom. So let's just do it. So first one, of course. This at least is a new box, which I'm very refreshed by. It says made in Italia. You can see that there, boom. Let's see what other details I can show you. Very lovely box, very elegant, old school. I was expecting, I guess, the old school box, but new is good. New is always good. So, let's see, what do we got here? We got a B.Elite Italian Premium. And they've been kind of promoting this pair in their latest offerings from their latest seasons of you know, new products. And it really did catch my eye, so I figured, you know what, if they're pushing it and it looks good to me, it must be something there. And on top of the fact that a lot of the sizes have started to sell for this thing on their website. So I was like, you know what, a lot of people are probably catching on to these. So here's the outsole. And the difference between these and the B.Elites I've already bought is that those are more OG models or pro models fashioned in the Espresso Ristretto line as an ode back to the old school OG versions. This is more the modern day Italian made premium. Not that those weren't Italian made, but as far as like a modern day Italian premium version compared to like their non-Italian premium made versions that they still offer modern day wise. This is like top of the line for Diadora modern product. So, and of course the color is just woo-wee. And then of course I don't know if it's Vegetan or not, but that's the vibe I get. Of course the lovely stitching we're accustomed to seeing from Diadora, the heritage logo in there. And to me, I don't know, this just felt like, I don't know why I thought this, but to me it was just like, I felt like if I was at an event where I was giving a speech, and in the course of that speech I had to wear like business casual, but I wanted to wear a pair of sneakers that were like formal but not too formal, like they're sneakers, but you know, people who understand sneakers are not like, dude, why are you wearing sneakers? This is one of those kind of sneakers you can kind of get away with because it still looks relatively formal and fresh. Especially with the white midsole coupled with the darker navy and then that little accent of I guess Vegetan or whatever. I think that would work great with certain outfits, business casual type outfits. So that was my justification for buying it. Not the best justification, but it is what it is. Also, I figured I don't have an Italian premium modern B.Elite Pro, so why not jump on it? I'm a huge Diadora fan now, let me tell you. All right, and last but not least, similar style heritage box. Here's the new one. And I had actually, and this one's in UK sizes, so this is a 9.5 UK, which translates to a 10 US. I prefer the 10 because I'm usually a size 11 in these Diadoras, or I'm sorry, I'm usually size 11 across the board as far as like my true to size and most Nikes and day. But in Diadora, they do run small, so ideally a full size down, half size down is tolerable. I don't know if you could get away with a size and a half. I imagine you could to some extent, but definitely with the B.Elite models, you definitely want a full size down, I think, because I've gone a half size down and it still feels a little bit roomy. Not awful, but I was like, you know what? If I can, I'm gonna do it. The Italian premium version I just showed you, that one was unavailable in that size, so I had to, you know, do the 10 and a half, or I'm sorry, what did I do? Yeah, 10 and a half. But for this one, I went with the 10 because it was actually available. And this one I had told you guys about not too long ago. Ooh. Yo. So these are the B.Elite ITA2s, not to be confused with this one, which is the B.Elite ITA Premium. So I guess it's the Italian Premium, and this is the non-premium version, but still the modernized B.Elites with obviously modernized materials, not for performance, more for lifestyle. But again, just not only the olive tones coupled with the white midsole, but you give them the brown leather in the back, and then those little subtle hits of burnt orange slash, not infrared, it's like, I mean, it's a very burnt orange. It just works fantastic with this olive color. And then you throw on that lovely little subtle Diadora logo. Beautiful tumbled leather everywhere. Some suede mixed in, some, what is this, nylon? Yeah, I think that's nylon. That's interesting. So I guess that's what makes it not as premium. But yeah, then these interesting lacing systems, the color, but the color blocking, and then, oh, brown leather tongue right there. And there's the insole there. But yeah, this is just, man, next level right here. Oh, look at that. That's cool. That's cool. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I mean, I broke down, I got all these, figured I'd share them with you, keep them moving. Let me know out of the bunch if you like any in particular, then I'll bust them out and review them over the others. If actually, you know what? I'm not gonna leave comments, I take it back. With each shoe. I'm gonna just let you guys run the show in the comment section. We're a team here, and either let me know one of these shoes you want to be reviewed sooner than later. I will jump on it, especially if there's a ton of, you know, likes and stuff on it. So, and I mean, my comment section isn't huge, so like, please just scan the comments, see if someone already talked about it and just add it on. And if you're watching this in like 8 months, because I don't like seeing comments from like 8 months ago on old ass videos, and I'm just like, what do I say to this, you know? So if you're watching this in like 8 months or beyond, like in, I don't know, 2050, for example, or also in, you know, or, you know, I don't know, if these videos are still up in the year 2050 and you're commenting on this, don't bother, please, it's over. But yeah, guys, that's everything, and my battery is dead, so we'll leave it at that. Either comment one of these shoes you just saw that you want me to review on, or comment a whole other shoe that I have brought up in the past that, you know, I haven't maybe talked about as much as you'd like, and I'll, you know, try and expedite those videos as much as I can. I'm a little busy here, you know what I'm saying? But with that said, we'll see you on the next one. We out. Peace. Peace.
Yeah.